Every fight fan has had this debate. Three legends, three primes, three completely different styles of dominance. Muhammad Ali, the showman with the sharp tongue and sharper jab. Mike Tyson, the human wrecking ball. Floyd Mayweather Jr., the defensive mastermind who made the ring his chessboard. But when we strip away the nostalgia and break down the numbers, who was the most unstoppable force in their prime? Buckle up, because we're about to settle this once and for all. Before the world called him the greatest, a young Cassius Clay compiled an amateur record of 100 wins and just 5 losses. His speed, unreal. His jab, a weapon of mass destruction. And at just 18 years old, he took his talents to the Rome Olympics and walked away with the gold medal. But yet still, the world had no idea what was coming. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, the world was about to be introduced to Muhammad Ali. Tyson, on the other hand, didn't just win fights, he obliterated his opponents. As a teenager, he won 2 Junior Olympic gold medals and knocked out one opponent in just 8 seconds. His amateur record, 24-3. But numbers don't tell the whole story. If you saw a young Tyson step into the ring, you weren't wondering if he'd win. You were wondering how fast the other guy would hit the canvas. Tyson's combination of speed, power, footwork, agility, coordination, and ferocity made him a force to be reckoned with. Mayweather's amateur career was a masterclass in precision. He won 3 U.S. Gold Glove championships in 3 different weight classes and put together an 84-8 record. He didn't rely on power. He didn't need to. He fought like a surgeon. Every movement calculated. Every punch intentional. His Olympic run ended in controversy, but even then, the world saw just what he was capable of. Do amateur accolades predict professional greatness? Or does true dominance only begin once the light shines the brightest? Ali in his prime wasn't just a fighter. He was an event. The fastest heavyweight boxing had ever seen. He danced around giants like Liston, Frazier, and Foreman. And if he wasn't beating you with his speed, he was beating you mentally. Trash talk wasn't just a part of his game, it was his game. Ali took down Sonny Liston as a 7-1 underdog and then pulled off the impossible rumble in the jungle, making George Foreman punch himself into exhaustion. Now, if Ali was the magician, Tyson was the monster under your bed. Tyson fought like he wanted to hurt you, and he usually did. He became the youngest heavyweight champion in history at just 20 years old, unifying the titles in a way the sport had never seen. The minute that bell rang, Tyson didn't just fight, he hunted. His power was terrifying, his speed underrated, and his ability to slip punches and counter with nuclear bombs made him the most feared fighter of his time. Maybe the most feared fighter of all time. Mayweather's prime wasn't about destruction. It was about perfection. While Ali and Tyson fought in the fire, Mayweather never let the fire touch him. From 2009 to 2015, he took on the best of the best. Pacquiao, Canelo, Cotto, Mosley, and barely got touched. His record, an astonishing 50-0. Never knocked down, never figured out. Opponents threw punches and hit nothing but air. Every time they blinked, Floyd was somewhere else, countering, controlling, dictating every second of the fight. Contrary to casual fight fans, boxing isn't about getting hit, it's about not getting hit. And Floyd turned that into an art form. Is dominance about crushing your opponent or making them miss until they crumble? So who had the greatest prime? Ali had the movement. Tyson had the destruction. Mayweather had the perfection. Each was best in their own way. But if you had to step into the ring with one at their absolute peak, who would you least want to see in the ring staring back at you? Be sure to go down in the comments and let us know who you think the best fighter in his prime was. So in their prime, who was the best? Let's break this down with cold, hard stats. No nostalgia, no bias, just the numbers that define greatness. What if I told you there was one number, one stat that could help us define who was truly the greatest? Well, there is. But first, let's take a look at their professional records. Ali was 56-5 with 37 knockouts. Tyson was 50-6 with 44 knockouts. And Mayweather was 50-0 with 27 knockouts. 3 different paths, 3 different styles, but records only tell part of the story. So, what is this one number we can use to determine who is the greatest boxer in their prime, or maybe the greatest boxer of all time? Well, that number is called efficiency differential. It takes your connect rate, and it also looks at your opponent's connect rate, and you have a formula. So let's take a look at those numbers. Ali was a plus 10. He had a 35% connect rate and a 25% opponent connect rate. Tyson, plus 15. He had a 45% connect rate and a 30% opponent connect rate. Then you have Floyd Mayweather with an astonishing plus 30. Floyd had a 46% connect rate, or the highest connect rate of all time, while only allowing his opponents to land 16% of the time. So, needless to say, Floyd's plus 30 in efficiency differential is the greatest of all time. If we go by the numbers, the ability to hit and not get hit, well, maybe Floyd Mayweather Jr. is the greatest boxer of all time. And maybe he was the best boxer in his prime that has ever lived. But we know boxing greatness isn't just about the numbers. It's about the impact. And when the final bell rings, the GOAT debate isn't about who won the most fights. It's about who changed the game forever. Thanks for watching GOAT Nation Sports. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you guys next time.